What's going on, guys? Quinn69 here. I'm bringing you guys another Master Set Dungeon guide. This one is for the Arachyr set, aka the Spider Queen set. So what you want to do is head to Act 2, the Dogo Oasis, and then you're going to run down to your left, okay? I just say your left because it's kind of confusing to get to. Just keep running left. And just keep going and going and going until you can't go left anymore. Eventually, as long as you follow just the outskirts, this is probably the best way to describe how to find it. Just follow the outskirts and just keep running along the left until you hit like a little nook or a cranny, and you're gonna see it right here. This is kind of hard to find. A lot of people have troubles with this one. So yeah, you can see it's just in this kind of weird little pointy area. Boom. Once you're inside the dungeon, you're going to notice there's some objectives on the right hand side as usual. The first one is kill 105 monsters without taking fatal damage. So the only thing that can really kill you in this dungeon, honestly, is the poison from dead enemies and the elites. And so you can see the poison on the ground. If you stand in that, it's just going to kill you like this. So put a poison amulet on, it makes it really easy. And then the lightning from the elites. So just put on a lightning amulet inside your cube. So there's the Zafarian amulet and the Mara's kaleidoscope. So put those two amulets on, either your character or in the cube, vice versa, whatever, and you'll be immune to that, and you cannot die. It's kind of cheesy, but it's really makes this dungeon a piece of cake. The next objective here is lick 30 different enemies with a toad. I don't know. This is really simple. All you got to do, if you have the Arachyr set down, obviously, then you just cast Hex and it summons a toad. And your toad will just lick dudes, just like crazy. Like, I've already completed that objective, lick 30 enemies. I mean, I'm using an Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac in the cube, so I have insane CDR for my Hex ability. But I mean, you don't need that by any means. It's just a matter of, you know, just casting Hex 30 times when you're in the dungeon. It's really not that hard. Just press the button whenever it's up and you'll get it. Okay, the next one here is you can screw this one up. I actually managed to do it. I actually managed to screw this up, so don't do this. So it says, kill every elite while it is webbed by Spider Queen and being bitten by piranhas. So the trick to this one is just, in your talents, you want to use Creeping Death. And that means they have permanent piranha wave. So once you hit them with piranhas, the piranha debuff never runs out, and that means you can't screw it up. So, like, if you don't have Creeping Death on, you right-click piranhas, and sometimes the elite will take so long that the debuff drops off, and then you fail the objective. But you can see I'm doing it right there. All you do is hit it with your piranha wave, and then hit it with your corpse spiders once, and then you just kill the elite. It's really simple. It's just a matter of hitting, piranha. You can use Wave of Mutilation, you can use Piranado, you can use whatever, as long as it debuffs them with piranhas, and then you just throw corpse spiders on the elite and then you kill it. Otherwise, it's just a matter of beating the rift in time. It's not too confusing, and the time limit is not that stressful. You can see I'm running with very low damage. I think this was my first or second attempt, and yeah, I pretty much one-shot this on Mastery. So that's out of all the Witch Doctor set dungeons, this is probably the easiest. But definitely, cooldown reduction is going to help. Using the Mara's amulet, using the Zafarian amulet in your cube, and then just make sure you press Hex on cooldown, and then just debuff both the elite with both debuffs, and then you can't really go wrong. Just run around like a spastic, and you'll get it down, boys. I mean, the map itself, you can see the layout. It's a little bit confusing. You're going to have a few dead ends here and there. But to be honest, the amount of extra time you have, it really doesn't matter, even if you make a couple mistakes. But you definitely can make a mental note and just make sure you kind of have like a little strategy as to which way you're going to go. I myself had no strategy here. I'm just running through kind of YOLO style. And, we made it, boys. We made it. You can also use a spender, like a creature skill spender. So I'm using Fire Bats. That is just buffed by the set itself, and that means you can kind of kill this stuff. Once you've done the objectives, you can just run through, and I just hit stuff with Fire Bats and kill it really, really quickly. But otherwise, that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the guide. Until next time, boys, peace the hell out, and have a good one.